Good morning, New Valley, Psalm 75 today. I'll tell you what, I was reading the newspaper yesterday, and to be honest, it was a little disconcerting. We have the worldwide pandemic, obviously, which seems to be worsening, not to mention the racial turmoils and all the other things that usually get headlines. It feels so chaotic. And to be honest, it feels a little apocalyptic to me, to be honest. But Psalm 75 reminds us that there's nothing new under the sun and that God is a capable and all-powerful and equitable judge who rules over the earth. Read the first few verses with me. We give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks, for your name is near. We recount your wondrous deeds. At the set time that I appoint, I will judge with equity. When the earth totters and all its inhabitants, it is I who keep steady its pillars. So what a picture of response by the people of Israel in the voice of God in times of chaos. What did Israel do? Well, verse 1 says they recount God's wondrous deeds. So they look back. And I think they're probably looking back to their time in Egypt as slaves when God came and delivered them from a chaotic world. God speaks in verse 2 and says, "At the set time I will appoint and I will judge with equity." So God is ruling and presiding. Another thing that comes up later in this psalm is that God puts down and lifts up. If we look back to Egypt again, God put down Pharaoh and lifted up his people. But the ultimate picture of God putting down and lifting up is when he poured out his foaming cup of wrath on his son. He put down his own son so that we, sinners and broken and rebellious people, could be lifted up. Let's remember this good word today, saints, that God is a good and equitable judge who rules over the world in time. Bless you. Peace.